Hello and welcome back. I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our campaign in Imperator as Phrygia. All right, I was looking at unrest a bit. We've got a lot of unrest in this whole area here. We're gonna have to deal with this. We got some province loyalty that's gonna come down over time, 0.31 each month because of the unrest in this territory. We've got reduced unrest due to law taxes. We do have some war exhaustion. War exhaustion is currently at 0.885 and on the rise due to blockades. Apparently. Where are we being blockaded? We've got some pirates down here. So, alright, let's go ahead and turn on fleet maintenance for a sec. And we'll get that fleet dispatched or possibly even just split up to go take care of that. And this army is currently assigned to this region. The region is here. This army is assigned to this region. I don't think we have any armies assigned to this region though, which is probably why we have some issues with unrest there. So let's do region map mode, and let's grab that army on forced march, Let's have these guys head over to here and to here. Hopefully soon I'll remember to take care of that. Also, one thing I'm going to start doing is looking at unrest. And if we look at the freemen are very unhappy because their base happiness is only 25 and they're not our correct culture. Because we are the government type that we are, our citizens have base 20 happiness. Tribesmen have base 100% happiness. Slaves have base 100% happiness. So, I was thinking maybe we could promote the freemen into citizens to make them happier, but if the happiness is actually less with citizens, then we would be losing happiness. Everything else would stay the same, except that the base would go from 25 down to 20. Looks like we just have to spend resources on assimilation still. There are governor edicts. Right now, the edict is on to convert them over time, but it's still good to just convert people who are wrong in order to try to make it better, you know? Appease the situation a bit. More importantly, we just gotta get to peace so that we can actually let the war exhaustion come down. Okay, where's my navy? Okay, navy's not currently busy. Let's have them go and take care of that. I think it's kind of strange how you gain war exhaustion for blockades from pirates. That's probably a, fairly... It's rounded down to 0, but it's probably what's causing our war exhaustion to actually go up over time. Okay, it's gonna be another 2 aggressive expansion. That's fine. Let me get rid of that. Okay, this region. I need to learn this. So Control Y is region map mode. Greece. We actually have very low unrest here for the most part. These people are freemen, and for the most part, they're pretty happy because they're not part of our not Macedonian culture. Aggressive expansion is only at 9.6. Why are they happy while these guys are not? These guys are getting aggressive expansion minus 19.2 and then not Hellenistic culture group. So it looks like culture-wise, let's see, culture of our country. I feel like there is a spot somewhere in here somewhere. We're Greek tradition. Good cavalry, good triremes. Great. Let's go ahead and see if we're able to unappoint some of the troops. We'll get them assigned to the governor. Get that unrest down here. That reminds me, I'm supposed to be doing that over here as well. Let's dismiss this leader, get them assigned. Okay, unrest is better. Only 1 point something percent now. Most important thing with that is just keeping an eye on province loyalty. So, you know, if you let province loyalty slip too low, over time, it's a long-term problem. You can have a little bit of unrest and not lose province loyalty, but this is the only one that we're currently losing loyalty on. Palmyra. So we got 4.26 unrest. So this is actually owned by us. We currently have monthly civilization effort. And the reason why I can't really do anything about it is because I can't assign a governor. I can't assign troops to this region. Unhappy pops. Just in this place, we've got 71 people and they're being upset. %15 happiness. Trophius. All right. Our heir looks like he came of age. He is a 7955. Not too bad. Let's get him married to somebody. Why not? Get him a young lass. Sure. She's 17. He's 17. That's all it takes. Decision made. Right? All right. So, piracy. Piracy. Let's see. Remember that the way you check for piracy is you check your ports, and you see that you need to have ships in port in order to block it. So I guess we will... I mean, you can fight the pirates, or you can just dock your ships in locations that have potential to spawn pirates. I think you only need one ship per, like, 0.1%. Okay, here we got a 0.3% chance. Let's split that again. We'll have you guys go to here. Very, very small chance. Alright, so on the actual campaign goal of reuniting Alexander's empire, we have recently gathered up Sparta. We need these two, which we do not have all of at all. We need Argos. It's a feudatory of Macedon. We're going to fight Egypt if we want to attack Macedon. We're going to need to attack him either way, just to get the lands. If we attack Thrace, we fight Egypt. We're going to be fighting Egypt soon, I think. I don't think we need any of that land. It's just, looks like 4 provinces in Egypt. 4 provinces, no, 5 provinces in the Seleucids. We have all this. 1 province from Thrace, 1 province from Macedon up there, and then a little bit from Macedon's subjects. To do this, we need to have greater than 600 cities. We're currently at 332. I could be fabricating on the little OPMs and just attacking them, or we could declare no CB wars. Stability could also be a little bit higher. Unlike in EU4, stability does not reduce unrest. Running kind of low on inventions here. Alright, let's use the macro builder to just mass convert some pops. Making 19 ducats a month. Normal maintenance. Everything's fine. So I got that law taxes on. Are there any other laws we can change for better national unrest reduction? We currently have state-sponsored religion. Omen duration plus 15%. I would rather just have the national unrest if I could get that. That's a lot of extra oratory points. think I'm going to start spending money to just buy some political favors. Every time you do this, the cost goes up by 5% per ruler. So it gets kind of pricey, but it's one of the only sources of direct manpower. Or sorry, direct monarch points. Call for peace. Right, we were still at war. I knew that. I totally remembered that we were at war. I swear. When a nation accepts your peace offer, I really don't need a pop-up for that. I mean, it's kind of obvious, right? I only sent it because I knew that they would accept. Isn't that kind of obvious? I feel like that's kind of obvious. Okay, so we still have a bad research ratio of 45%. Lose religious power, which we don't have. Lose money. Lose even more money. Or we could lose 30 legitimacy. Yikes. That's a lot of legitimacy lost. We have the money. I'm going to go negative religious power then. Apparently we're losing we're losing legitimacy anyway. The gods are silent as the days continue. In the end, the priests bring us the ill news. It seems the gods have truly decided that there is no redemption for Demetrius and Tigonid. With these two blowbacks to our rule, it is only a matter of time before someone will topple our current leadership. Yeah, okay. Yeah, but what if I just increase legitimacy? It will increase legitimacy by 10 and cost us 25 civic power while increasing tyranny by 5. We currently have no tyranny, so I'm fine with a little bit of tyranny. Yep. We have enough helping out here to offset most of the legitimacy penalty of the Prophecy of Delphi. That lasts until 76, 10 more years. Negative tidings for our nation. That's a bunch of BS, man. I don't want negative tidings. I want positive tidings. Oh, hey, look, it's more barbarians. Cool. Unfortunately, I have no armies that are available to dispatch, so that means it's probably time to just train a new one. They actually have none chance of doing the siege because they're suffering attrition. Desert under siege, +1/+1, -25 equals 1.5. Still, barbarians are not good. Let's go ahead and grab phalanx. Let's grab leader. I'll go with horse archer discipline. It'd be cool if we had some horse archers. Fortunately, I did not let them get very much morale built up. Okay, any unrest elsewhere? So quite a bit here. This is part of a different region than our primary region, so there's barely any unrest there, but I think I'm going to park this army up here, somewhere that's not in the desert. Barbarians are defeated. There were 2 pops captured that have been distributed as slaves like this. 1 to Antigonia, and 1 pops died. How dare he die? So killing barbarians gives you some of your pops back. So I guess that's kind of cool. Let's boost legitimacy one more time. It does affect primary culture happiness, which is not good. Also increases slave output, though, which is kind of nice. And it will come down pretty quick, 0.15 a month due to aristocratic monarchy. It's not going to last forever. Citizens are euphoric. Hold on. How are the citizens euphoric if we have this Prophecy of Delphi? I mean, we have negative tidings for our nation, and yet our citizens are euphoric. The patriotic citizens in Racina are ecstatic at our benevolent rule. In honor of our majesty, they have kindly raised a rather pitiful sum of gold, hoping to procure some political favor. A rather... What do they call it? We simply hadn't the heart to tell them that their gift was a trifle. It's 207 gold. That's a lot of money, man. All right, let's again unassign this army because the game is just gonna have to do what I want it to do, and then assign it to the region. think we might still be losing loyalty in that one province, possibly. No? Looks like even that one's fine now. No, that was Lyconia. Which one was it? It was this one here. It's up to 100 again. As foreign ruler, as friend, minus 0.02. Apparently they don't like that. So, I'm going to focus, I think, on trying to get research efficiency squared away. I mean, economically, we kick butt. Got 256 manpower per month. Egypt's got 323, 56 cohorts, 87,000 troops. We have only 60 cohorts. So we have slightly more trained troops, less manpower recovery. Need to get some more centralized power, I think, where we try to attack Egypt, just to make the, make it a safe thing to do. It's the tribesmen that I want to get rid of the most. The tribesmen are, they give some tax, some manpower, but they're just not as good at it as the freemen. Amazing. They have base 100% happiness, and yet they are down to 17%. Ugh. Then again, I was saving up to try to get rid of that. I want to change that law. Let's buy up oratory power at least one more time. A new Hierophant? Sure, we'll take that guy. Why not? I'm going to bump legitimacy just one last time. I have to be close to 100%. The effects of having high legitimacy, it's not super clear here, but the max loyalty, freeman happiness equals manpower. Like, I want that freeman happiness because it affects the stability of a lot of these provinces. Macedon's currently at war with 4 countries. At war with Epirus. Alright, is there some way we could get to war with either Thrace or Macedon without having to deal with Egypt? So he is allied to Argos. Argos is this guy. If we attack you, they will take over as war leader since they consider themselves to be stronger than Argos. But them taking over as war leader, I'm almost 100% sure means that the Seleucids and Egypt would not be able to be called in because it's a guarantee, and a guarantee only triggers on the first day of the war deck. I don't think they would take over as war leader on the very first day. I could be mistaken. I'm not sure. So feudatory, guaranteeing people, guaranteeing Ellis. Everyone's so small that I think he's gonna take over as war leader no matter who we attack. If I'm wrong and Egypt is able to come in, then it looks like the Seleucids or Egypt would like take over as well and pull in their allies. It could be awful. It'd be really bad. Or we could just play a little bit more cautiously and just, attack smaller countries. Who do we have Casus Belli against right now? Macedon, Thrace, Seleucids, Egypt. That's it. Nobody else. We attack Egypt directly. We fight this guy with 5 cohorts, this guy with 6 cohorts, nothing else. So maybe we should just go and murder Egypt, Maybe we should just attack him. Just be aggressive and, be done with this nonsense. We can take advantage of like high numbers of light cav, or we could try to transition more into having some heavy infantry. We do have heavy infantry discipline, heavy infantry morale, that bonus from the Spartan discipline modifier for just a few more years. Got 44 cohorts of hippies, 25% discipline on them, and I really do like that phalanx tactic, which makes no sense with horses, I understand, but so have our aggressive expansion that's still present. And what stance are we using? The appeasing stance. Makes sense. And we are also actively integrating these subjects slowly. Diplomatic reputation increases the speed by 0.1. Interesting. 2 Diplo rep increases integration speed by 0.1. So the subjugative speed, integration speed plus 0.25, basically doubles the rate that you integrate subjects. There may be other subjects that we can also integrate right now. I haven't actually checked on that lately. And since it doesn't actually cost anything, right? Like, it just takes time. It does feel like integrating them over time is probably just going to be good to centralize. But, got a 19-year-old or a 74-year-old? We'll go with the 19-year-old, I think. Let's get our final invention for Tech 1. We're about to finally get sorry, Tech 0. We're about to get Tech 1. This bad research ratio has not helped out super large amount. Need more citizens. And we need those citizens to be happier. They can almost get... They're almost maxed out. Promote some of the slaves. Or possibly pull citizens from other locations into the capital so that we could get more building slots so that we can max out the civilization happiness. Maximum civilization level is 47%. Cannot be higher than 47. It says 47, but then it also shows that it's still growing. You can actually see the exact number if you go to civilization map mode and then hover over your capital. It is exactly at 47. So that little green bar kind of makes it look like it can grow higher, but it can't. So, all right, I'm gonna take a short break here, look around a little bit, see if I can find any opportunities for expansion that make sense, and we'll be back in the next episode. As always, thank you for watching. Hope you're enjoying the campaign, and I'll see you soon.